Hello everyone, I'm Raveen, currently pursuing an advanced digital marketing course at FITA Tamram, guided by Mr. Suresh Armugam. I'll be presenting my project on SEO audit. To start off with, SEO audit, that means we have to analyze the performance of a website on search engine. That's a major thing for SEO audit, and the major purpose of this audit is we can identify what are all the issues that are affecting organic search performance of a particular website. And the major benefits when we talk about for SEO audit is it's like technical SEO issues we can identify. We can check about how the structure of the website is being designed. So any flaw is there that can be rectified. On page and off page SEO issues, anything is being there so that can be sorted out. And how the website is being user friendly, or what are the content gaps, whether the current content in the website it has like a thin or a slim content in it, and any opportunities how the competitors they have been made the keyword research, so we can also enhance our keyword research so that it will be much more effective for us to make our website in the search engine first page. So that's the main thing. And there are many tools which could be used to do this SEO audit, and some to be specified Google Search Console. We can use it. Google Analytics, SEMrush, Uber Suggest, or maybe SEO Optimer, and there are many other sites like we have. So this is the basic thing about SEO audit. And as a digital marketer, so I'm going to do a particular site audit for a particular company, and I have chosen a company. The name is Mori Fireworks. This is what the company which I have chosen. So basically, this particular company, it's a random company I have taken. Why? Because to be specific, like when I checked about the website, so I want to know about what are the flaws which has been there. So that I can recommend so that this particular website could be like a ranked little in the first page of the search engines, especially in Google we talk about. So Mori Fireworks is what the project website what I have taken. So for this one, initially, why this audit is being done. So basic things about like a on-page audit when we talk about. First step we have to take whether the site is being available or indexed in Google. That's what the first thing which we have to check about. So for that one, if you go for Google, then we have to type about site, and the website's URL. So sorry. So it is being, we can check over here. So we have we know about this particular web page is being indexed in Google. That's what the basic thing which we have to check about. So this is the first thing. Second thing, in the website we have to check about what are the call to action buttons they are having. So in this particular website, I checked about there are very little, or there's only one or two call to action buttons which we have, that especially that will be in the enquiry page. So that's what the call to action. That's the only thing which has been left out. So that one, as a recommendation, we have to make sure they have to provide more call to actions in the respective home page or about us page. So everywhere they have to check about that one. That's one thing. And whether the particular website it has about us or contact us, or a privacy policy, sitemap, because when we talk about a sitemap, it is one of the main thing for a particular website. Why? Because uh, basically the search engine, it will crawl the website much easier through sitemap. So in this particular thing, there is no sitemap which has been available. So that has to be highlighted to the particular company. That's one thing. And when we talk about the next one, whether this particular website it is being a secured. So when we talk about secured over here, so HTTPS Yes, so that's been like secured. So whether this has been like a secured, yes. So we can check over here like the connection is secure. So that means this web page is secure. But like some point of time like some like whether all the pages have been like secured. So that is also one thing which we have to check about. So for product page, yes. So for that also like they have secured. So every page is like they have made like the security is been there. So SL layer has been like a secure that certificate has been there. So that's like a fine with this web page. Whether this particular site is like a mobile friendly. So mobile friendly like we can check about like a in this one we can just type mobile friendly test. So I'm taking this particular site over here and I'm just like typing the URL of the chosen company. I think there's an error here. Sorry, my internet is a little slower here. So this mobile friendly. So we had to check about like whether it is mobile friendly. So if it is being mobile friendly, that means like a the particular web page like when we are using in the mobile because 90% of the users like they are now currently using like a mobile. So if it's been like mobile friendly, that means like it is much more easier to load the pages can be loaded much more faster. So that's the main thing that can be checked out. And the next one we talk about like a in on page uh, so whether they have like sitemap. So sitemap actually this particular website like they don't have sitemap. uh, to be precise like they don't have any sitemap over here. So let me just show it over. So so sitemap is not available for this particular thing. So that also like we have to recommend for this particular web page. The next one we talk about like a robot dot text. uh, So whether this particular website like they have robot dot text. So in the URL, paste it robot dot txt. So robot.txt, so that particular set of thing is also not available for this particular thing. So this is one thing like your website which is like a used to crawl the search engines like when they are used to crawl. So certain set of positions like they can crawl much more effectively. So here in this one, do follow or no follow like they have not mentioned much over here. So that's also like one thing we have to identify. We have to just like give a query for them. And the next set of things when we talk about oh here is like a in case of any error. For example, if I'm going to just make a mistake, like customers, they might make some mistakes in typing the particular product or the URL. So in case if they are going to just make, for example, work, so work they are going to make it. So 404 error, the page not found. So that is not being like there. So sometime like this is one main thing where the customers like they might get bounced. So they might like a go. Maybe the customer's point of view say I have typed it correctly, but when they redirect this particular page to the home page or something like when they type make this one, so it would be much more better. So that is also one recommendation which we have to make it for this particular brand. And so major thing when we talk about in this one is these things. So initially, like as Earlier I mentioned about like we can go up to or like we have like many SEO audit tools. So SEMrush, uh, Ahref, Uber Suggest. So we have many set of things. So I have taken one particular thing, SEO Matter. This is one thing like I have taken for this particular audit. So for this particular audit, like we talk about the on page score for this particular thing is like I hope like it is like a decent score for them. Performance wise also like 75, accessibility 66, SEOs 82, best practice 74. So overall we talk about these are the set of things like which is being like identified in this particular web page. And the major task when we talk about here is like the major thing when we talk about in this particular site, like we don't have, or like I couldn't find out like a much about this meta titles, because like there's no meta title available for this one. The same thing like meta description is also like not that much appropriate. For example, I'm just like typing out here Mori fireworks. Now, when we check over here, Mori fireworks. So this is like the place where it is being like given. So everything is being just appropriately mentioned over there. So H1 tag, when we talk about like a we this using again the company's name, it is not like much advisable. So they have to use something like a relevant, some important keywords has to be like input over here. The same thing, the meta description we talk about like it is going to be it has to be like a little briefer about like or something like little eye catchy about for the customers. So it's like general information is being like a provided over here. So they have to make a uh, little more like a description has to be like a much more like a highlighted based on the keyword research, so that like they can attract the customers. So that's one main thing. And The description, it's it's not that much appropriate. Same thing when we talk about over here like images. So they have given like a more about like a images over here. So only images has been like mentioned, so no descriptions has been like mentioned. So this is also one main thing like as a SEO point of thing. I'm just going to inform them. uh, they, if they could have put descriptions over there, it would be much more effective for them, so that the customers they can check out what are the things, because like just the names and the images like that would not be much more appropriate. And when we talk about like a canonical tags, when we talk about this particular they have used the canonical. So it's been like a redirected, the same thing. Or when I'm just going to go only with a, so again it's been like a redirected over here. So that means like canonical tags has been like a much more better for the landing page. And these are some of the things which has been there. So on a short run, I have made a presentation about this particular thing. So what are the major set of like audits like they have to provide? So these are some of the audits which has been there covered. And the major recommendation, as I mentioned about like the company's name in the meta title, so they should not use. So the customers like a search ratio would be like much more like it will be like reduced if they have not used. If they have used means it will be increasing. And meta description, to increase the CTR, they have to make it little more effective. And the H1 tag, it is not being like available properly, so that they have to take care. And the description about the product, they have given only images has been given, so customers they might bounce like to some other things if it is not be like effective, or like some videos they have to input over there. And canonical tags they have mentioned, which will be like much more appreciable. And backlinks, keyword backlink, like it is like not that much they have provided, because in the website it is one thing, it should be like done. And the 404 error, so auto redirect to the home page, looks at that is also one recommendation. There are many other recommendations, so this is one thing like which I have just made it. So on a note, this is what like the site audit like what I have made. And thank you.